Everybody ready? Okay, let's get started tonight. We are in the midst of summer and we want to talk about summer tonight. So that's our subject, summer. Tips for you for your summer, some food ideas.
So that's our subject, summer.
Okay, sorry
Tips for
guys,
you for your
I
summer,
gotta figure out how
some
this is
food
not
ideas. So that's our subject,
Okay,
summer.
okay,
Tips
sorry
for you for
guys,
your
I gotta
summer,
figure out how
some
this is
food
not
ideas. So that's our subject, summer. Tips for you for your summer, some food ideas.
Let's just stop that. Okay, we'll let Sue in and we'll try this again. Why is that happening all of a sudden? Hold on, let me see why that's happening. I think I got to mute my page before. How do I do that? All right. Oh, we're still here, so I guess it's okay. All right, so let's officially get started because I can see we're still here. Are we still here, Rochelle? Can you look that up? It says we're still here. Are we alive and kicking? We want those who are in their classes and can't come tonight to be able to watch this later. Are we alive and well? Yeah, technical deficit. We're happy all you guys are here. Hopefully you have a phone or some way to take a screenshot tonight because we have so many recipes for you. It would be very difficult to write them all down. So if you have something you can take a screenshot with, that would be great. That's what we want to do. We're going to throw a ton of information at you. I think Rochelle is going to make some mocktails or some cocktails. And Erica has some skin spray ideas for you also. So we're just going to go ahead and hope that the rest of our team is catching this later. Here we go. Summer tips. What do we have to start with? First of all, I want to show you guys a lot of graphics tonight. So let me go ahead and find my graphics that I want to show to you. Because this is the time when summer is important to have some fun. Especially if you live in the north. You don't have much time. That's why we lose Erica a lot of these Friday nights. She tells us you don't have much time that's actually summer in the north. So for those of you living in the northern states, we want to use our Young Living products to help us out to enjoy and survive the summer. So what are some little tips for summer? What do we want to do for summer to make sure that our Young Living is helping us out and things are going well? Well, you want to make sure that if you're going outside, you do not put certain oils on your face. Citrus oils are photosensitive, so you only want to, if you're going out in the sun in the next hour or two, couple hours, you want to make sure that your oils, if they're citrus, like it's in the picture here, all those citrus oils, put them where the sun does not shine. You do not want to have them on your face. I personally haven't had any issues with this because I didn't know this when I started with Young Living, but especially if you have sensitive skin, just a good idea that you put them under your clothing somewhere if you're going to put on a nice summer spray with citrus oils, because a lot of the perfume sprays have lime or orange in them. So you don't want to put them, especially don't put them on your face. Okay, that's just another little tip for you and another idea that we have for you. Also, here's something else that you want to think about, that it's summer, so we want to get out in the sun. It benefits us. Look at how easily we can benefit from being out in the sun. So if we just get, catch this, 20 minutes of sunshine, 20 minutes of sunshine, that will trigger your immune system to be strongest. That's all we need, that vitamin D, 20 minutes of sunshine. So think about that. We're all trying to build our immune systems all the time. We want our immune system to be the best it can possibly be. Try to spend some time outside. I know here in Florida it's like 100 degrees, so probably in 20 minutes most of us would collapse. Make sure you drink a lot of water and you can put the Vitality citrus oils in it so it tastes a little bit better. Okay, so those are some basic ideas I have for you. Erica has for you some sprays. She has 2 face sprays she wants to share with you, and then a perfume spray. And I think there's another one in there. So let's see what Erica has for us. And let's welcome Erica onto our Summer Fun page. So what does Erica have for us? She's going really fast. I'm just going to give you a warning, and I'm going to try to keep up with her, see if you can too. All right, Erica, so what do you have to tell us?
Of my favorite summer recipes. The first one is an after sun spray. So if you've been out in the sun and you went to the beach and you look like a lobster, this spray is going to give you relief. This is a 2-ounce glass bottle. I keep it in the fridge. That really adds to the soothing sensation. So there's 2 ways you can do this. You can do half water and half aloe vera, or you can do all aloe vera. It just depends. It's according to your preference, maybe according to your skin. Once you figure that out, then you're going to just add 15 drops of lavender. Lavender is really great for your skin, especially after you've been out in the sun for too long and you want it to be soothed, okay? Give it a shake and just spray where you're red, and you're going to feel really, really great. Another option, I've done this, like if I didn't have this on hand, I just take some coconut oil, I'll add my lavender, and I'll put it wherever it's needed, okay? Because it really helps in that situation, okay? I'm just speaking compliantly. The next recipe, and again, I keep this in the fridge, and I needed it today. It's really hot here, and I was cleaning, and I was overheating. So this is a really great cool down spray. And all this is a 2-ounce glass bottle. It's filled with water, and it's about 15 to 20 drops of peppermint. A nice little thing you can also add is a few drops of Stress Away. That's going to give it a nice beachy smell. If you don't care about that, then just do the peppermint, because peppermint is what's really going to cool and bring your body temperature down. So again, give it a shake, spray when you need it, and I have like instant relief. I love it. Okay, I leave both of these in the fridge. They're good. They're ready to go. Next is a really great summer perfume. It smells like the beach. I'm actually going to share this recipe on my Instagram. Maybe the time that you see this video, I've already done it. I don't know. Okay, so this is obviously a repurposed Stress Away bottle. Save these. I get the tops from Amazon. And then to this, I added 5 drops of Stress Away, 5 ylang ylang, 5 lavender, 5 lime, and then 10 tangerine. And then the rest, I do maybe half water, and the other half I do Everclear. Everclear is the brand. You just want a really high-proof alcohol. You just do. Give it a shake, give it a spray, and it smells like the beach. Remember that like Seinfeld episode? I think this is what he meant. He made the spray, it smells like the beach. Okay, last one. I haven't made this year. I made this last year or maybe the year before. It's really nice. This is called Sunshine in a Bottle Sea Mist. And this is a spray for your hair to give it a lot of texture and volume. So again, it's really great for the summer because again, it has like a beachy kind of a smell, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to get a cup of water and you're going to bring it to a boil like in a pan. And you're going to add 1 bag of chamomile tea. Why are we adding chamomile? Well, it helps to lighten your hair. So this recipe is going to be doing a lot of different things. It's for texture, it's for volume, it's for the great smell, but it's also going to help to lighten your hair. Okay, so once that comes to a boil, you're going to let it steep maybe 5 or 10 minutes. As it's doing that, it's kind of cooling down. But while it's still warm, you're going to add 1 tablespoon of Epsom salt. And you're also going to add like a pinch of sea salt. And you're going to do 1 teaspoon of almond oil and kind of like let that combine, okay? You're going to add it to an 8-ounce shaker bottle, a bottle you're going to put like a spray top on. And then you're going to add your essential oils. And so to this 8-ounce bottle, you're going to add 5 rosemary, 5 cedarwood, and you're going to add 5 rosemary. Those are really great hair oils, but they do have like a beachy kind of a smell, okay? And then last but not least, you're going to add 1 teaspoon of aloe vera gel, and you're going to add 1 teaspoon of lemon juice. Again, so it's going to help lighten and brighten our hair. So it's going to give you some subtle beachy highlights. And again, it's going to smell amazing, and it's going to give your hair texture. Boy, I have to make this. It sounds really good. I made it before. This really does work. It's really pretty. So again, this is called Sunshine in a Bottle Sea Mist, okay? If I went too fast, I'm sorry. I probably will make a video and put it to my Instagram. So if you don't follow me there, I'm the Peppermint Girl. So follow me there. I do save a lot of my recipes in my highlights. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good night. I hope you guys are having a good summer. And try these recipes. And you know what? When you do try them, let us know. Even if you didn't like it, because we can help you to maybe tweak the recipe, because everybody is a little bit different. All right, girls, have a fun night. Enjoy the rest of the class.
Thank you, Erica. So that was Erica's little contribution to us tonight. But I kind of tried to make, let me see if I can find him here. I was having a hard time following her myself. So I tried to make some graphics of what she said. So I can show you all if you want to get a screenshot. Here is her after sun spray that she was talking about. So you can see it there. It's the aloe vera with the lavender. And she said she keeps it in her refrigerator. Or she said you can actually just take some coconut oil with the lavender if you look like a lobster and you've been out in the sun too long. If you need to cool down, it was peppermint and stress away is what she did. And so these were the sprays that she was talking about. Tried to make a little graphic for you guys because I was having problems following all the information myself. She had so much information in a very short time. There, I think I made another graphic of what she was talking about, and that was her perfume. So this was the perfume that she told us about that you can make. Here's a summer perfume for you all. The little screenshot if you want to get a screenshot of it. It's the 15 ml bottle, so you can use a used Young Living bottle if it's empty. Add some Stress Away, Lang Lang, Lavender Lime, and Tangerine. And the Everclear keeps the oils dispersed in the water. So that's the benefit of that. Okay, is there another one? Let me see what else I have for you all. I think there was one more of what Erica brought out for us. Yes. This is the summer hairspray. If you want some more texture, or if you want to lighten your hair. She said this is really good for lightening. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, that was basically, I think I got them right, the items that she said to put in a bottle for hair texturing, or even if you want a little lightening with the lemon juice and the chamomile tea. That was pretty interesting. That chamomile tea also helps your hair that way. Okay, I think that's what Erica has for us tonight. So let's turn it over to Rochelle. Rochelle, what do you have for us? You go, girl. She has fun stuff. Are you ladies ready? You know it is Friday night. Go, Rochelle. Oh, you're muted. I think you got to unmute yourself first, though.
Okay, sorry about that. All right, so I'm going to start with one cocktail, and then I'm going to shoot it back to you. So the first one I'm going to do, it's a mocktail, and this is going to be a typical summertime drink. And it is going to be lemonade. Notice the glass. Why limit happy hour to 1 hour? Okay. And I would definitely agree with that, because you don't have to have some cheer in your beverage to have a happy hour. So what we're going to do is start off with some lemonade. And the way that I like to use my essential oils is enhancing what I already have. So I have lemonade, and then our essential oils that you can use are the Vitality line. And so you can enhance your beverage more than what it is. Other things you can add to it, garnishes. I didn't get, but that's okay. Something to keep in mind. Mint. So you can muddle it a little bit, release some of the fragrance, add it to your glass, and then you can have like a peppermint. So the first drink is going to be lemonade. So we're going to add our lemonade. And we're going to add.
Can you hold it so we can see what you're doing? Oh, what a pretty glass.
So what I like to do is I put in a little bit and then add in the essential oils. But what I want to do is make sure that it gets blended. All right. Yeah, it's not being cooperative. Okay, give it a second. Lemon is actually one of the faster dripping essential oils, and it's going to make me a liar. Hold on. Nope. So very carefully, this is how it works. You got to be very careful though. And tilt it just a tiny bit. And 1, 2. Okay, there we go. I look like a professional. That's really scary. Okay, and then add a little bit more lemonade.
You took the cap off, right? The dropper cap.
Yes, I did. It's over there. I won't spill it. And then you're good to go. And that will enhance your lemonade. You got a little lemon garnish. Now that's your mocktail lemonade. You want to add some additional things. You can add something, your favorite, like vodka or whatever, but that's later. That's a different drink. Right now, we're just going to get our little party started with a refreshing glass of lemonade. It's a hot day and this is the way to go. I have a guinea pig over here, Danielle. Danielle, would you like to taste it? Ooh. Okay. All right. Back to your neutral corner. Okay. So she'll be occupied for a moment. So that's the lemonade. And then a little bit later on, in just a moment, I have 2 more. Unless you want me to make it now.
Nope, that's okay. Let me take you ladies through some Ningxia Red ideas. How many people here are drinking Ningxia Red on a daily basis? Good girls. You guys know that is the best drink on earth and everyone should have a shot a day. But you can extend your shot. We've talked a lot about the red drink you can make, and that's just with water. But let's make it fun. Let's spice up the Ningxia Red even more, even though it's delicious in itself. Here are 3 different ideas for you to make your Ningxia Red just a little bit more fun for the summertime. So, first idea is very, very simple. Just take your Ningxia Red, take a drop or 2 of your Vitality oils, and put some carbonated water in it. So you can just kind of spice up the drink make it last through your day, add some more hydration to your body, and just a little bit of a different taste. That's something fun. Here's another idea for you that you can do with your Ningxia Red. These are all Ningxia Red pop-up drinks. You can make an almost mojito with your Ningxia Red. So for your almost mojito, what you want to do is add lime, peppermint, and then your Ningxia Red and the carbonated water, and maybe just a little bit of mint garnish in there. So that would be something pretty to share with friends and so refreshing. And of course, nutritional. There's nothing like Ningxia Red for nutrition. We all know that. And all those antioxidant power that Ningxia Red has. Last but not least, would you like a lemon drop Ningxia Red? Here we go with the Ningxia Red lemon drop. So with the Ningxia Red lemon drop, you just take lemon essential oil, just like Rochelle had there, put it in your Ningxia Red, take some lemon juice and your carbonated water, and use that slice that Rochelle had on the side of your glass just to make it look pretty and make it more fun. So these are mocktails that you can do for your Ningxia Red. The lemon with the Ningxia Red and the carbonated water. But the idea is just take your shot of Ningxia Red, put your carbonated water in there, and just add a little fun flavor for the summer. So those are some Ningxia Red ideas that I had for you guys. So let's go on to some diffuser recipes, and then we'll go back to Rochelle, and I know she's got more for you. But what kind of diffuser recipes for summer do we have? What can we put in our diffuser to remember and enjoy the summer that much more? So here's a graphic if you all want to take a screenshot of it, because it's a ton of different ideas. We actually have the orange creamsicle, real orange creamsicle blend that came out with the convention items, but it's out of stock. So Stress Away orange and lime can be a substitute. We also have a beach, it's called Seaside Blend. What Young Living is doing, in case you ladies didn't know, every 3 months we're going to get a new blend of oils for that season. We'll have a spring blend, summer blend, fall blend, and winter blend. And once they're gone, they're gone. So they ran out immediately when they came out with the summer blend. But I think I showed you all last week, but let me show you again because it's just here. So this has the orange creamsicle for your diffuser. It has Seaside. Seaside actually has seaweed in it. And the tropical, what's it called? Tropico Tango, which is my favorite. This one is my absolute favorite. But when it's summer, you want your home to smell like summer. These are the blends. So think about that. If these come back, try to grab them. They're amazing. Everybody loves them. And they're 10 mil. They're not the small 5 mil. So they will last. And when the fall blend comes out, then you want to make sure that you grab the fall blend before they run out. That's just something new. We've got key lime pie here. We've got a sunny day at the beach. Some different ideas for you to try in your diffuser to spice up summer in your life. All right. I have some more sprays, but should I turn it back to you, Rochelle, first, or should I go on with my sprays?
Yeah, just a few more minutes, please.
Okay, no problem. Let me show you, ladies, the sprays. Some of them are similar to the ideas that Erica had for you. There's a cooling spray and a lime spray. So lime spray you might want to use around your home, but let me go ahead and give you the recipes for them, the different sprays that I would like to show you, my summer sprays. All right, let's start off with lime. You want a nice, lime is a real summery kind of a scent, but with lime, you mix it with lavender, spearmint, and valor. This is where you could make a spray for your home. You could put it in your diffuser. These are all different ideas that you can have for a nice summery spray for the home, or the scent in your air if you're home for the day or in the evening when you want to relax. Lime, lavender, spearmint, and valor. There's an idea for a nice spray. What about a cooling spray to put on your body, similar to what Erica was telling us about? I have 2 different recipes for you here if you want to get screenshots of them. You need to cool down. I mean, it's only been around 100, right? I mean, in the mornings I get up. When I get up, it's like 73, and I get up when the sun has first come up, and I got to get out for my run because if not, I die. If you wait an hour, it's 90. So how do you cool down? 5 drops of peppermint, 5 drops of lavender, that aloe vera, and maybe a little bit of water. Put this all in a spray bottle, stick it in your refrigerator. When you've been out working in the yard, spray yourself down. When you come in from being out in service, spray yourself down. So these are just different ideas for cooling body mists. And another idea that I have for you here for a nice cooling body mist is again with peppermint. So here, this one is, let me see if I can see it here so I can see what I'm showing you all, that it's just peppermint and water. I mean, this is even something you could have in your car if you're out and in your bag and you just like start getting too hot, spray yourself down and it will help you to cool off quickly, because peppermint is an amazing oil to beat the heat. So those are some ideas that I had for little sprays for you all. And what if does Young Living have any product like an energy drink? What does Young Living have that is very, very good for you? Well, let me go ahead and show you the one product that Young Living makes. No DIY involved here. Just order it, stick it in your fridge, and have it with you. It's called Zing. So Ningxia Zing. It's a refreshing energy. It says hydrating splash of energy. So this is something that I say for special occasions. I've never been an energy drink person. Ask Javen, I've got way too much energy. He was telling me today, how did I get so much energy? Yeah. But this is something like before or after I do a big run. This is a great, when you're going out working in the yard, this is great and refreshing. So you get a few cans of this and you can order them straight from Young Living. So it's Young Living's natural energy drink without the caffeine that will make you crazy and stop your heart and all those bad things that energy drinks do. So Ningxia Zing is a great summer item to have on your monthly order. All right. We rolling it back to you now, Rochelle? Okay.
Yes. All right. So now my next beverage is what's called, I got it from another one of our Young Living partners. Her name is Kim Stackhow. And I want to say she's essentially New England girl on, sorry, on Instagram. And this cocktail is called the Honey Lavender Bee's Knees. And Chris, I'll send it to you in the email in just a second. And basically it's honey, lavender simple syrup. There's a recipe for that. Fresh lemon, vodka. You can also top it with Moscato champagne. I decided to do that. Now, all week I've been practicing. It's been quite lively in our household. So I'm really hoping I have this one down. This one's a little sweeter. I will always tell you with the sweeter beverages, you need to be on guard because if you're out in the hot weather, then the next thing you know, you could be dancing with a lampshade on your head and we can't have that. Okay, so you start with 1 ounce of honey, lavender simple syrup, and I've got to make the simple syrup first, okay? That calls for 1/4 cup of honey. I'm using just raw organic honey. If I'm going too fast, let me know because we're doing recipes. All right, and we got to make sure. And then it's also an even amount of water. So it's a 1/4 cup of water.
Can you hold it up a little bit so we can see what you're doing or put your
Yes.
camera down?
So basically what I did, let me see if I can point it down. I'll probably be sorry I said that, but can you see it? Here's my drink.
Yep, great.
Okay. Okay, now, and then a 1/4 cup of water. One moment, please. Okay. Okay, 1/4 cup of water. And then the recipe calls for you to heat it. And I didn't heat it the other day, but basically what you need to do is cause a little friction. Okay, and then here's the thing. What I learned, when you're adding your essential oils, I didn't have the vitality in the lavender. The difference between the two with a vitality line and the essential oil is the regular solid color label is the label. What's inside the bottle is exactly the same. And I'm saying that because I can probably get in a little bit of trouble. I don't want to get in trouble, but I didn't have the vitality, but I'm using the lavender, okay? So now you have to heat it up. So that's what we're gonna do. Take a moment. And after you heat, then you add the essential oil. It's the same thing as when you're cooking a regular pot of like spaghetti and you're gonna add basil vitality, you have to wait until you're done. And then it enhances the flavor of the dish that you're making. Okay, so I'm gonna come up for just a second. So I'm going to make the lavender simple syrup, and then I'm going to add 1 ounce of that simple syrup to the cocktail. So it's 1 ounce of, which we can do right now. And we're gonna add some ice.
How do you make simple syrup?
This simple syrup is made with honey. But you can make simple syrup with sugar. You just basically add in water and you're melting it. Okay, so I got a sphere of ice that I'm gonna put in. I'm going to add 1 ounce of, I'm going back down again. 1 ounce, and you can see that, can't you? Yes, okay. So now I'm gonna add in 1 ounce of lemon juice. This is fresh squeezed lemon juice. Okay. 2 ounces of vodka, nothing but the best. Grey Goose. If you know, you know. Okay, sorry. All right. Is that melted, Miss Spears?
But you have
Okay.
all the bartender equipment too.
Don't ask. Okay. I wanted to make sure I did it correctly. Don't make me laugh. Okay. Okay, and then 1 ounce of the simple syrup. So, all right, I got it, sort of. Okay. One moment, please. Because presentation is everything. Here we go. We'll add it. We want to make sure we have the correct amount. And I did do it the other day, so I want to continue that. Now, I've got my honey lavender simple syrup, my fresh lemon juice, 2 ounces of vodka. I've got my ice in my shaker, and now we shake.
You gotta have fun. It's Friday. You need music. I should be playing music.
You gotta have
Feel
music on
dizzy.
that
Okay,
one.
all right.
Some brushes.
All right. And then here's our beautiful cocktail glass. It's already got a nice little wedge on there. And we're going to strain it in. I'm gonna pour it all in there. And then it says for me to top with Moscato. So first off, Danielle, would you like to taste it without it? Here you go.
Oh, sure, I would you, Michelle.
Hey, what time is it in California? It's not 5 o'clock.
Go, Pam.
Still early.
You go,
It's
girl.
4:32.
Well, let me say this is nice. I don't know what it would taste like with that, but I like that.
Okay. Well, why don't you grab another glass and then we'll have 2, and then you can just, okay, you want to put it on there? Okay.
I think Pam has a question for you, Rochelle. Pam might have a
Yes.
question.
Yes.
Oh, no, I was just wondering, when did you put in the lavender?
Let go. I'm glad you asked that. We're gonna add it right now, Pam. You know what?
Rochelle had the vodka beforehand. She didn't care about the
Look,
lavender.
and I haven't even had a beverage. And now we're gonna add, okay, watch this. Oh, here's the one thing that I discovered about the lavender. I accidentally added, 2, maybe 3 drops? I think it was 2. It was 2 is too much. It's 1 to 2 drops for this recipe. I recommend 1. 2 went in and it was too much. So, all right, let me pay attention.
You would never use anything but the Vitality lavender.
Yes, it has to be the Vitality. All right, so I'm gonna give this a little blend. Thank you so much, Pam. You know, I was too excited for the shaker after I we heated up that honey. Okay, all right, Danielle, you're back on. Sorry, it might be too sweet. I had extra honey on that stir. Tasty?
I can taste the lavender. That's nice.
It's not as bad as it was the other night, or it was probably more. We had to sweeten it up a little bit more. Okay.
So I can taste the lavender in this, but it's really refreshing. It's not too like alcoholic, alcohol-y, or it's just kind of nice.
The lavender makes it smooth or sweet? What would you say?
Just give it that lavender taste.
Well, it's not sweet, so I'm gonna say smooth because it's not sweet.
Nice.
Good.
And I don't like sweet drinks.
And so when I was practicing,
I just moved this
trying
over
to, okay, she's gonna move that out the way.
Okay.
What happened was it was because 2 drops of lavender went in, I tried to balance it out and I used the sweet, so it became sweeter. So yeah, so that's why today it's like, okay, I had to perfect that up a little bit. So that's why we recommend 1 drop of lavender. And once you heat up your simple syrup and you add everything to your shaker, thank you, Pam, then you add in your lavender and you shake, 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 and then you strain and you're good to go. And the whole idea though is to be able, you got to make sure that the essential oil is blended in. And so I was able to do that. And it's not really an issue, but you don't want to just pop it on the top because it won't dissipate throughout the entire beverage. So, and that's the whole idea when you give it a good shake. So that is called the honey lavender bee's knees sweet cocktail.
Well, thank you. Do you have another
Welcome.
later? Shall we do some?
I have another one to go. Yes.
Let's go for food first. Let's get some food in our systems.
Yeah.
All right. So, would you like to make some chicken? How about chicken? you know, we want something light and fresh in the summer. How about lemon and thyme chicken? So I'm not a big chef here. My husband is the chef in the family, but I have recipes, and this is absolutely delicious. So you just take your chicken, just like you would cook your chicken, and you add 4 drops of lemon vitality, 4 drops of thyme vitality. Add your onion, salt and pepper, a little oregano. You could even use 1 drop would be plenty of oregano vitality oil. So if you want to take a screenshot of this, here's an idea to get some food into your system since you've had your pre-dinner drink now. Lemon and thyme chicken. All right, everybody got that? Let me go on to another little idea I have for you. Let's go. We eat a lot of salads in the summer. Would you like to have a salad dressing recipe? Let me go ahead and show you a salad dressing. How about strawberry? Well, this is actually, let's see what we've got here. We've got strawberry not being the essential oil, strawberry almond salad with raspberry lime vinaigrette. Now, this is amazing. So we just have lime oil in there. We have some mustard, red wine vinegar, and a few raspberries for your dressing. The salad itself is just spinach, strawberries, almonds, and some feta cheese. That would be a quick, light lunch for summer. And that the lime vitality, it does everything. So it's amazing. I love my lime vitality. It's my summer go-to. All right, and I do simple drinks. Like if I did a gin and tonic, it would be lime vitality for it. So now we have a salad, we have chicken, we've had our pre-dinner drink. Would you like to have some fun with ice? How about adding some essential oils to our ice cubes with fruit? This is an amazing thing to do. It's not only pretty if you're entertaining, but it tastes really, really nice when the ice cubes melt. So here's a recipe if you want to go ahead and take a screenshot of some different ideas of what you can do with your, let's see if I can get rid of that. There you go. Ice cubes. So what you do is you take a lime, cut it up into small little chunks, a lemon, cut it up into small little chunks, put a few drops of lemon vitality, lime vitality, and you put these little chunks. You can see you can use oranges, you can use berries. Put the chunks inside your ice cube tray, and then you have your vitality oils, freeze it, and when it comes out, it is so pretty. So that's one idea. The other idea would be rosemary vitality with little sprigs of rosemary in it. But this is just a very pretty way to entertain and refreshing and just get the benefits of your essential oils. Just an amazing thing to do. I just thought that was the most fun when I did my ice cubes like this. And especially if you're serving someone carbonated, a glass of water or carbonated water so they can see it in the glass. That's just very, very pretty. All right, what else I have for you guys? Would you like dessert? Maybe we should do dessert before we get on to Rochelle's other drink. What do we have in the dessert line? How about some ice cream? Let's see what we can do with ice cream. Blueberry lavender ice cream. Does that sound good to anybody? Blueberry lavender ice cream. Let me show you the graphic on this one. We can do blueberry lavender ice cream, frozen blueberries, some coconut cream, some sweetener. This is a blue, I don't know, that's the sweetener though, that I do know. Who says that right? Somebody teach me. And then your lavender vitality oil and some coconut water. Make your own simple, non-dairy blueberry lavender ice cream. For those of you who have problems with dairy, this is a simple way that you can make some ice cream for dessert. All right, Rochelle, we're done with dessert. Shall we hand it back to you, or should I show them some more recipes I have?
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Girl.
Okay, this next beverage, I enhanced it, and I'm using essential oils to do that. Okay, this is called the spicy cucumber margarita. And it has a rim that will be loaded with tahini. Okay, it's good. Now, so here you go. Oh, we wanted to let you know too that if you don't have any hors d'oeuvres, make sure you get some hors d'oeuvres. Okay. All right. Where do we get that little tray? Starbucks. They sell a little hummus plate. So you need to stop by there and get that. Okay. So this recipe calls for 2 ounces of tequila, a ½ ounce of lime juice, and we're going to enhance it. We're going to use our lime vitality, and we have 1 jalapeno, 2 ounces of cucumber juice, and I believe that is it. Yes. Okay. So there's your, and Chris, I sent you an email of the first beverage of the lavender bee's knees. Okay. So this is called spicy cucumber. All right. Why? Well, because you have jalapeno and you have the tahini, but the cucumber juice cools it down. It's quite tasty. All right. So I have an English cucumber that we juiced and we strained it in cheesecloth, and you come up with the cucumber juice. Okay. So you just need 2 ounces of that and 2 ounces of tequila. So first up, we'll do the 2 ounces of tequila. This was a gift. It was a gift. Okay. And we need 2 ounces of that. Okay. Let's move things out of the way. Okay, let's do what we did once before. Here's our cup. And here we go. 2 ounces. You know, one of my favorite shows is Bar Rescue. I try to pay attention. That's all I'm going to say. Okay.
I like those little measuring things.
I'm not gonna touch it.
Okay, so there's our tequila. And this is silver, Patron silver. And we need a ½ ounce of lime. And this is, nothing has to be heated, so I can add it now. I like lime. I like to add it again. Vitality, make sure you have the white label, okay? So I'm gonna add, oh, I have the lime juice, there we go. So I'm gonna add 2 drops of the essential oil lime, but I'm gonna add 2 ounces, excuse me, a ½ ounce of lime, fresh lime juice. All right. And then we go with 1 ounce of simple syrup. One ounce. And after that, a little scary, 1 jalapeno. That's already been muddled up. So if you have one of these, it's like a wooden mortar pestle, you muddle it really good. And then you add it in. Okay, here we go. So that's 1 jalapeno. In addition to that, 1 jalapeno, that's correct.
Do you have to add it though?
No, you don't. The cucumber juice though will cool it down.
Okay.
So it'll add flavor to it, but you don't have to do that. You can make it, this is the recipe, but as with any recipe, you can make it your own. Okay, and then 2 ounces of cucumber juice. And what we did, we got it all ready, put it together, juiced it up, strained it, and I used English cucumbers. You know, this time of the year, you can get a lot of fresh things. And then I already have my lime juice. I'm ready to go with that. And we add in our ice and we're good to go. Okay, thank you, my trusty assistant. Okay, I'm only gonna add 1 and we're gonna add in our top and we're gonna give that an incredible shake. Okay, let's make sure.
This time your oil's in there, right?
Say that again?
This time your oil's in there, right?
Yes, my essential oil's in here. I added 2 drops of the lime. So you just give it a good shake.
If you all don't have lime oil, you should definitely have lime oil.
Yeah.
Lime is the ultimate oil. I mean, lemon, I use lemon vitality in the morning in my water, but for fun, lime is the oil.
All right. So that's going to sit for just a quick moment, and I'm going to show you how we add the tahini. So here's our garnish, what you'll see. Can you see that? Okay, so here's my plate. I need to add some tahini. Yeah, but I'm going to use, do I have any more lime?
Can I ask, what is tahini?
That's what I thought.
Tahini is actually a Spanish, it's like it is a spice, but it has salt and spices, and then when you add it to something sweet, it just makes the flavor pop. A lot of
Okay.
times you'll see people put it on mango, you'll see it on pineapple. It's really delicious.
Is that something from Young Living
That's
also?
not Young Living.
Oh.
And you can find this in the Spanish section of most grocery stores.
Okay.
We live in California, so we find it everywhere.
Yeah, we're in Florida. We probably could find it everywhere too.
Yeah, right.
How you doing, Gail?
I'm doing fine, Pam. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So how's it coming, Rochelle?
Okay, give me a second. Here we go.
She's still
Gotta
drinking
get
the
rim of
vodka on the
glass
side.
going.
No.
Here we go. Oh, okay. So the rim of the glass, I've just used some fresh lime juice. So that's good to go, right?
Mhm.
And then you add in your beverage.
Oh.
I bet that's delicious.
It is delicious. Gail.
Here comes a sampler. Here she's right on time.
I've been her guinea pig while she was trying these samples.
All right, and then we have a garnish of English cucumber ribbon and jalapeno.
Oh, that's pretty.
Bon appetit.
Isn't that nice?
Wow.
And just so you all know, I also use these essential oils. I'm not just a sampler.
You guys get a good look on that?
It's pretty, yeah. Looks refreshing. Now, when
If
you
add
juice the
something- now,
cucumber,
I use lime juice. If you added something sweeter, it would make the tahini, you would have more of it on the rim of the glass, but I didn't want to do that.
oh,
How is that?
So out of all the drinks, and we actually sampled all of them when she was trying, this really is the best. This is very nice. Again, it's just, it's soft, it's smooth, and you can really taste the cucumber. It's very nice. And then that tahini just makes it pop.
And then what about the lime? Because you've used the lime before.
Yeah, the lime, it's good. It's good. Okay. I'll
Rochelle,
go back
what-
here.
may I ask, when you juice the cucumber, did you use the rind also?
No,
The whole cucumber?
no,
Just
no.
no.
It's
Well, you
just
peel-
the garnish, but we peeled it and then we juiced it.
Okay,
Yes, and then after it was all blended, we put it in cheesecloth to squeeze out all the juice. That's how we did that. And that's what the recipe called for. So I follow a couple different people on Instagram. I sent her a message. I wanted to let her know that I had a class today and I gave her the information. And that looked like it's a margarita. So that's summer. And then I thought, well, it's got this spiciness to it. But when you add the freshness of the cucumber and the lime brightens it all up.
gives
So
it a kick, yeah.
the lime wasn't one of my first discoveries in the Vitality line. And I think it was a margarita. And I just thought I discovered something that no one knew.
Mhm.
And ever since, I always make sure. And last week, or when I got my order, I just ordered 2 bottles. I don't want to take a chance. It's always in my basket. It's one of the least expensive things I can get. Yeah, I always keep something in my basket. So if I forget, then it's like, well, I know I'm getting lime no matter what. So,
Mhm.
and I think that's pretty much it.
Hey,
Yeah.
thank you, Rachel. I've got so much more information for you ladies, but I'm gonna share two more. We'll save the rest for another night, but I have two more. One is my favorite drink recipe. So this is my particular favorite drink recipe. If you have strawberries, just think about it. You can make it without the vodka if you want a mocktail, but you take if you're using the vodka, 2 ounces of vodka. If not, just take your 2 tablespoons of strawberry lime. It's the strawberries. You got a bunch of strawberries, lime, sugar, mashed and boiled. And I thought that's a lot of work. You could probably just mash them up and put them in a drink otherwise, but it was amazing when I did this. Just a few minutes, boil them up, then let them sit there. Put that strawberry lime mixture with sparkling water, and if you want the vodka, add it. It is amazing. Everybody should take a screenshot of this and try it out and let me know what you think. This was my favorite, and I think I'm going to try this tonight. So that's one more thing. And then just because it's summer and a lot of you are going to be traveling, think about having, we just saw the news, things are going crazy again. There are thieves wipes that they're easy to travel with. So wipe down, if you're getting on a plane, wipe the seat down, wipe the tray down, keep yourself safe. Summer, we're on the move. Just a nice thing to have, and your thieves spray, your thieves hand sanitizer, all those products are great to keep us safe while we're traveling. But last but not least, the one little product I want to share with you all, how many of you know the Royal Hawaiian Hydrosol? How many know this product? This is something for summer that you should all have. Not necessarily for summer. The fun part about summer is you keep it in the refrigerator. So it's another refreshing spray that you can just spray your face with. So what are the benefits? Let me show you a little video that I have about the hydrosol and what the hydrosol is and what it really does for us. Let me go ahead and show you this. This was a little video Young Living had when they first came out with the Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood. Of course, we just came back from Hawaii, but it was on another island where they have the sandalwood farms where they make this. So here we go. So that gives you an idea of what this hydrosol is. If you know sandalwood, Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood, it's an extremely pricey oil. So maybe it's not something you're able to get. But the hydrosol has the same benefits for your body, just with lower concentration, because it comes from the distillation water. It's also can be called like floral water. When they distill the Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood, that water, the vapor, this is how that turns into droplets. This is how we get the Royal Hawaiian Hydrosol. So it's great to spray on your skin when your skin needs a little bit of help. If you need some moisturizing after you put your moisturizer on, you might want to spray. Or again, if you're out working in the yard, you need to calm down. This is a great product to have around. So it's great for your skin. Another idea they had in that little video is spray it on your linens. or just you could use it as a room spray. It is a wood oil, but it's beautiful, and what it does for your body and your brain is absolutely amazing. So those are the basic things we wanted to share with you all. We had a bunch of ideas on cooling sprays. We had some beautiful drinks from Rochelle. We have ice cubes we can make, chicken we can make, ice cream we can make. Last but not least, would you like to make some sunscreen? Let me show you how you can make your own. Young Living has a beautiful sunscreen, but say you want to make your own sunscreen, you can make your own sunscreen. This is how you can do it. Just take a little bit of almond oil, some coconut oil, some beeswax. Kind of melt them together. You have to have a mask on when you're using zinc oxide powder. You don't want to get that into your airways at all. And then red raspberry oil is another carrier oil, but in carrot seed oil. And then some shea butter. Mix them all together and you'll have some natural sunscreen. If you cannot get the Young Living one. The Young Living one has zinc oxide in it, all ready to go. You need like a pea-size amount. If you guys haven't tried the mineral sunscreen, the benefits, you've probably read about all the toxins that are in so many sunscreens. They can actually cause cancer, is what studies show. So here you're putting on sunscreen to not get cancer, and some of the chemicals that are in some of the sunscreens we buy have been proven to be carcinogenic. So think about getting a good clean sunscreen if you're a person who uses sunscreen in the summer, which most of us should. But I had the mineral sunscreen with me. It's I think it's non-nanoparticle, because when some of the particles are so small, they actually penetrate in the body, and that's what causes the problem. But Young Living's is not like that. They're a mineral sunscreen. So that's another thing to think about. Any questions that you all have, we're going to say goodbye to our Facebook friends and open this up for the wild people here to ask questions. So let's say goodbye. Bye, everybody.